people? What's going on, lovely people? Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are around the world watching this video. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to Kingberg TV. Please, you know what we do. You know how we do before we start the video, right? You know what I asked for before I start the video. Like, comment, subscribe, and please share this video to your family and friends. And let's grow this community together. Without you guys, I won't be able to grow this channel. So please, guys, please help me out and help me grow the channel. Once again, welcome back to Kimberg TV, where we talk about, you know, soccer, football, wherever you are around the world, whatever you call it. Well, here in North America, it's been called soccer, but obviously the English people call it football. But anyways, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back. Welcome back. Today's video is basically just doing a little bit of a little preview about the weekend game between Manchester City and Liverpool, and then also I'm gonna talk about the interview between Hogan and Arne Slot and sporting director Richard Hughes. Excuse me, and also just to touch up a little bit about what was said in the meeting. I'm not gonna break it all down, but just touch a little bit of some of the main story about the whole interview and FSG, plan for Liverpool going forward, and how to help the team and where Arnold Slot is, and then how to pretty much just, I guess, help the manager to strengthen up the team, and just a little bit talking more about just how everything is going behind the scene at Liverpool Football Club. As we all know right now, the whole team is just so dismantled right now. It looks kind of disorganized from the, in the back, or should I say, the people, from the director of football, and pretty much everything behind the scenes, shall I say. It's not really the Liverpool way at the moment. But anyways, we'll get into it. And also, like I said, I'm going to talk about the game between Liverpool and Manchester City over the weekend. Obviously, that's a big game coming up. And yeah, anyway, so let's dive into it real quick because I'm not trying to take so much time. It's pretty late here in Toronto. And yeah, so anyways, guys, remember, do not watch this video without subscribing. Do not just watch this video and not give me a like. Do not watch this video and not send it to your friends or share with people around you and help me grow the channel. Yes, I'm still, struggling a little bit. It's been a while. I'm not used to the camera, but we'll get there eventually. It takes time. It takes time, but bear with me though. Anyways, Liverpool, Manchester City on Sunday. Big, 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 big game. This was never really a big game back in the day, but since the whole era of Klopp and Pep, and with the whole Manchester City getting taken over by this Abu Dhabi, obviously this oil company, rich Abu Dhabi companies, and they've now become literally one of the best team in England, not just in England, in Europe, because of how much money they spent, the kind of players they brought in over the past years, and how much trophies they won. Obviously, every year they always competing for a trophy. I think they won 4 Premier League in a row. That's never been done before, if I'm correct. So yeah, so they've earned their flowers. They've definitely earned their flowers, and we have to give them their flowers. But so going into this game over the weekend, obviously we just after beating Newcastle United over the weekend 4-1, and I think Manchester City drew their game against Tottenham. I don't know how they did that, but that put a little bit of a dent on the title race against Arsenal. But it's only 6 point gap. But at this time of the year, with how much games left, I think 13 or 14 games left. I mean, City are known to, to be that team that can always find their way back into the title race, right? Because I don't know about the City this year, but the City over the years, they're known for, crawling back into it, they always find a way to just to get back in the title race one way or the other. I don't know how they do it, but sometimes they go 14 games straight or 16 games straight, and they just always find a way to make their way back. And I don't know if that's gonna be a possibility this year because the way Arsenal are really really organized this year. They're really playing good football, and it's really gonna take a lot to actually stop Arsenal from winning this league this year. And even if they do win it, to be honest, they do deserve to win it. It's been a long time, and this year they've just been a different team, and no one can really say anything about it because they do deserve to win it if they do win it. Like I said, I don't want them to win it just because their fan base is one of the most annoying fan base in the world. You're never gonna hear the end of it. But if they win it, they deserve it. And if it happened that Manchester City came back and win it, then Arsenal should look at himself in the mirror and say, "Hey, listen, something's definitely wrong with this football club right now." You know what I'm saying? Because if they don't win it this year, then I don't know when they're going to win it. So yeah. So like I said, so this weekend, Arsenal also have a chance of going 9 point clear. I don't know who they facing this weekend, but because Manchester City is facing Liverpool on Sunday, and obviously it's both of them going head to head for the league. So if we beat Manchester City, which I think we will, I don't know you because this season you don't know what kind of Liverpool you're gonna get this season. You just never know, right? But if we do win this season, I mean, sorry, if we do beat Manchester City on Sunday and Arsenal win their game on Saturday or Sunday, I'm not sure what day they're playing, then definitely they definitely have one hand on the title. And I don't know if City have any chance of coming back or getting into the title race or winning the league because I know they still have to go to Arsenal still have to go to Etihad, and I don't know what other big teams they have to play before that. I don't know, but we'll see how it goes. But at the moment, over this weekend is going to be a very very interesting weekend because Arsenal might get the chance to go 9 point clear, or who knows? I don't know if they're going to win, if they're going to draw. You just never know. And the fact that Liverpool are playing Manchester City gives Arsenal a little bit of a hope that they might go 9 point clear because they come into Anfield, right? Manchester City will be coming to Anfield, and they know it's not going to be an easy game. And I feel like based on the recent result against Newcastle United, if we can carry the same performance that we played against Newcastle United and take that towards the Sunday game against Manchester City, I think we would definitely get a result. Are we going to win? I don't know. I hope so, but you never know because we need to get to that top four. We need to get to the Champions League next season because we need that Champions League money. We need the Champions League football, so we can attract, other players and the revenue and so on and so on. So like I said, I don't want to take too much time with this video right now. I just want to do a little bit of a preview about the game. And for me, right now, I just want to talk about, the possibility of what could possibly happen on Sunday. On Friday, I will be, diving more into it, talking about the starting 11, you know, who I want to see start the game against Manchester City and what formation I would like to see him play. And yeah, so we'll get into that more of that on Friday, but right now I just want to just have a little talk about the upcoming game and also, let me touch a little bit about the interview that Hogan, which is the FSG, I guess the one of the FSG, I guess the owner, not the owner, but like one of the people that work for FSG, and the other people, obviously the sporting director, Richard, and obviously the manager himself, Arne Slot. They all had a roundtable interview 2 days ago, if I'm correct, and they were talking about the plan for the club and this and that. Based on the things that Richard is saying and Hogan, I don't think Arnold Slot will be fired anytime soon. I think we're stuck with this guy for another season. But sometime, people might say things that might make you feel like, okay, this is what's gonna happen, but they actually have a different plan. we all know how life works, right? You know, you thought people actually got your back, but the same back you think they have you, the same back they're doing stupidness, you know, the same back that you know, you hope that, you know, they got you. It's the same one they still gonna, you know, still plotting for you behind the same back. So we don't know what's really going on with that. But hopefully, do I like honestly, he's not a bad manager, right? It's just the reason why everybody wanted him out this year was because of the way he started the season and the formation he was playing and how he was, you know, putting the players all over the place. And he just looked like a shadow of himself. Like he doesn't look like he know what to do with the team, how to set up the team. Like the whole team just looked like we just look so diabolical. Like we just look so bad. We don't look good. Like every time after the first 5 game of the season, every game after the first 5 game, we've been shit. We've been bad. We just grinding our result, and we don't even grind our result. We just lose games. We just go to games. We get beat. We get freaking. We get spread open. Like I don't even know how to describe some of those games sometimes, but we look really bad in most of the games, and we haven't. We a club like Liverpool. How can we won 5 games? Is it 5 games? No, we won. Yeah, I swear it's 5 games. No, or one game. I'm not too sure. I think we won one game or 5 games in like 3 months. That is unacceptable, man. For a team like Liverpool, that is unacceptable. Unacceptable. We need to do better than that. And the only way we can do better than that is by the manager setting up the team in a proper way, because if he doesn't set up the team properly going to this weekend, we might get beat by Manchester City, which I hope we don't. But Manchester City, knowing the fact that they're still in the title race, they are going to come gun blazing because they want to try and win the game so they don't lose that much gap or that much of a pace between them and Arsenal, because Arsenal will be watching that game. I think Arsenal is playing them probably Sunday too, you know, because they played today. Oh, sorry, they played yesterday. Manchester City played today. They beat Newcastle United, I think four one, 3-1, if I'm correct, one of the two. So both of them are a little bit probably going to be tired a little bit going to the weekend. So I don't know. So you just never know what Manchester City you're going to get this weekend. But regardless how they feel, we don't care. You coming to Anfield, just be ready to play some good football. You know what I'm saying? So, and we'll be welcoming back Pep Lingard. Is a former Liverpool assistant coach. So I don't know how that reception for him is going to go. But yeah, man. So it's gonna be very interesting game on Sunday, and I'm looking forward to that game. And like I said, the whole interview thing, I don't really know much about it like that. I haven't really watched it for me to say, okay, this is what's going on. But I'm gonna watch it more and see if I can, you know, understand it a little bit much better. But at the moment, all I know is they supporting him, they backing him, and next season it looks like we're gonna have a big summer of transfer again. Getting, I don't know how much we're gonna spend this summer, but it looks like we're gonna be spending big again this summer. I don't know why they keep giving him more money when he doesn't even know what to do with the ones he got right now. So let's see how the whole summer play out. It could be his last season. We never know. Maybe if he wins a trophy this year, he might get a chance to stay. We don't know yet. But as time goes by, we'll find out. But hey, it is what it is, man. But like I said, I don't want to keep this video for too long, or I don't want to keep it too long. I want to keep it simple. So, you know, people are able to watch it and help me grow the channel. But please, please, guys, please, it doesn't cost anything, man. All I want you guys to do for me is just please subscribe to my channel. Please share my channels. Please like and comment on my videos and share my videos and like my videos and subscribe to my channel. Please help me grow this channel, man. I need you guys to help me grow this channel. I want to get to 50 subscribers before the end of February. Please, please, guys. So on to the next video. I'll probably see you guys on Friday by God's willing. Until then, peace.